Namaste. I am Dr. Robert Henry Schwenk, aka Dr. Bob for you, coming to you from Studio for you in Norwalk, Ohio. Please know that all comments are always welcome and encouraged, and please know that you may find all contact information that you might like to have at the end of this video. Today's life phrase is, be mindful of what data you keep as it affects the meaning of your life. One of our grandsons and I were having a conversation. I told him that it has been discovered that twin particles born at the same time may be hundreds of light years apart and would respond still in exactly the same way at the same time. Then our grandson said something that I found interesting enough to make note of. He said, well, that doesn't touch my life, so I won't bother myself with it. The human brain can process 400 million bits of information per second, but we are only aware of 2,000 of those bits. This comes from Dr. Joseph Dispenza. So we must make decisions about what affects our lives and what does not. We're talking about the meaning of life for each of us. And since the meaning of life is to be happy, I believe, this concerns us and our meaning and our happiness. We can and ever ought to ignore some data that comes to us. If we try to examine and use all the information that comes to each of us each second, we would be hugely overtaken. Another bit of info might be interesting but not touch our lives strongly enough for us to hold it. We need to let these go as well. If we are distracted from following through with a bit of knowledge that would help us, we may not be taking the meaning of our lives seriously enough. When we deliberately and voluntarily grasp a bit of info and mix it into the meaning of our lives, we are further enlightened. Yes, each of us must make the decision to do and to keep within us what touches upon the meaning of one's life. Choose your information carefully. What you keep and what you ignore will bear upon your happiness. What you attend to as touching your life will either reinforce the meaning of your life or detract from that meaning and happiness. Be mindful of what you take in and keep as it affects the meaning of your life. This has been Dr. Bob for you. Remember, all comments are encouraged. May you and all sentient beings know happiness and the root of happiness. Namaste.